Hi students, today we are going to see a sums in heights and distance, right? Still we are going to, today also we are going to see a sums based on single right angle triangle, right? Single right angle triangle, but some extra things will be added with that single right angle triangle. Okay, first read the question. Question number 10, an observer 1.5 meter tall. An observer 1.5 meter tall is 20.5 meter away from a tower, right? 20.5 meter away from a tower. So they are discussing two peoples. The first one is something about observer. The two things. First one is something about observer, and second one is something about tower, right? So what is it? The an observer height is something but what is it? 1.5 meter, right? I'm just giving the name. AB is something but the height of the observer, right? AB is something but height of the observer. The point A and B is something but height of the observer, right? Right? And what they are saying, an observer 1.5 meter tall is 20.5 meter away from a tower. I'm just taking that CD as a tower, right? CD as a tower. That means the distance between the tower and the observer is nothing but 20.5 meter. That means the point B is nothing but yes, observer, foot of the observer. And the point D is nothing but foot of the tower, right? Distance between these two is nothing but 20.5 meter, right? 20.5 meter. The height of the observer is nothing but 1.5 meter, right? 1.5 meter. Next, determine the angle of, from a tower 22 meter high. That means the height of the tower is something about how much? 22 meter, right? The height of the tower is something about 22 meter. Determine the angle of elevation. So what we want to find? We want to find the angle of elevation. So if you want to find angle, right? Angle of elevation or angle of depression. If you want to find the angle, what we want to know that? We want to know any two sides of a right angle triangle, right? Any two sides of a right angle triangle, then we can find that whether it is angle of elevation or angle of depression, that is not needed. If we know any two sides of a right angle triangle, then we can find the angle, right? So here we want to find the angle alone, right? Determine the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the eye of the observer, right? From the eye of the observer is something but point A, and to the top of the tower is something but point C. So we want to find, this is nothing but the line AC is nothing but line of sight, right? So what we want to find? We want to find the angle of elevation, right? Angle of elevation or angle of depression will always inclined between the line of sight and horizontal line. But here we don't have a horizontal line, right? So we have to draw a horizontal line from the eye of the observer. So point A is something but eye of the observer, right? So from the point A, I'm just drawing the horizontal line, right? And this is nothing but angle of elevation, right? Angle of elevation. This is nothing but angle of elevation. This theta alone we want to find, right? This theta alone we want to find. So how we are going to find? So this is a right angle triangle, right? AC. I'm just giving a name, right? A B C D E. I'm just giving a name E. ACE is a right angle triangle, right? ACE is a right angle triangle. In the right angle triangle, if you know any two sides of a, right? Any two sides, then easily we can find by comparing with the trigonometry ratios, we can find this theta, right? But we want to know the two sides. We know any two sides? No. We know the length of AC? No. We know the length of AE? No. We don't know the length of EC also, right? We don't know any lengths, but we are having some hint, right? So from the hint, I am going to find the two sides of a right angle triangle AEC, right? AEC right angle triangle. Okay. See, AB is 1.5 meter, then same parallel, right? So ED is also what is it? 1.5 meter, right? ED is also what is it? The height of the ED is in the number 1.5 meter, right? BD is 20.5. BD is 20.5. Then AE is also 20.5. Same measurement, right? 20.5 meter, right? AE is also 20.5 meter. Both are equal, right? So we know on the triangle, right? In a right angle triangle ACE, we know the length AE, right? Then we are having a possible for finding the length of EC, right? How we can find? We know the total, right? CD is equal to, right? CD is equal to 22 meter, right? CD is equal to 22 meter and ED is equal to 1.5. Then we can find this remaining part, that is CE. How we can find? Subtracting this 1.5 from the 22, we will get CE. That is something but 22 minus 1.5 is equal to how much? 20.5, right? 20.5 meter. 20.5. So therefore CE is equal to 20.5 and A is also 20.5. We know the measurements, right? We know two sides of a right angle triangle. From that we can find the angle of elevation, right? From that we can find the angle of elevation, right? So how we are finding? Understood? So by reading the question, I have drawn the diagram, and whatever they have given, I have just marked whatever they have given, I have marked, right? And I am just analyzing for finding the whatever we are needed, right? Okay, just write the given. What are the givens we are having? First write the givens. So AB is nothing but what is it? The height of the observer, right? AB is nothing but height of the observer. So AB is equal to how much? 1.5 meter, right? AB equal to 1.5 meter. And one more thing, next we are having that is nothing but 20.5 meter away from the tower. That is something but BD, right? BD is equal to 20.5 meter. BD is equal to 20.5 meter, right? And one more thing is something but CD, something but height of the tower, right? CD is equal to, what is CD? CD is something but height of the tower, that is 22 meter. This is given, right? This is given. From the given, right? From the given we are finding. How we are finding? So already we know that AB is equal to ED. AB is equal to ED is equal to how much? 1.5 meter, right? AB is equal to ED is equal to 1.5 meter. Next, BD is equal to AE. Both are equal, right? BD is equal to AE is equal to how much? 20.5 meter. 20.5 meter, right? Next, I am going to find the CE. How I am going to find CE? CE is nothing but CD minus ED. CD minus ED, right? CD minus ED. So what is the length of CD? CD is equal to what is it? 22 meter. 22 minus ED is equal to 1.5, right? ED is equal to 1.5. So 1.5 is equal to how much? 20.5 meter. So CE is equal to 20.5 meter. Right? Now in just compare with the right angle triangle, what we want to find? We want to find what we want to find? We want to find the angle of elevation. Theta alone we want to find angle of elevation, right? So in a right triangle, right? In right triangle, right? In right triangle AEC, in right triangle AEC, we know the two sides. What are two sides? We know that we know adjacent side as well as opposite side, right? We know adjacent side for theta as well as we know opposite side for theta. So adjacent by opposite, which trigonometric ratio will be applicable? Tan theta, right? Adjacent by opposite. So I am just going to use the tan theta trigonometric ratios, right? Tan theta is equal to, right? Tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side, right? So for theta, which side is opposite side? CE. CE divided by adjacent side is something but AE. AE. Tan theta is equal to CE divided by AE. So what is the value of CE? CE is nothing but 20.5. And what is the value of AE? AE is nothing but what is it? AE equal to 20.5. AE is also what is that? It is nothing but 20.5. So tan theta is equal to, right? Tan theta is equal to CE is nothing but 20.5 divided by 20.5, right? So any other possible simplification? Yes. 1 times 1 time. So tan theta is equal to 1. Now we have to compare with the trigonometric ratio of S, the table, right? Specific angle table. So tan which angle is equal to 1? We know that, right? We know that tan which angle is equal to 1? We know that, right? Tan 45 degree, right? Tan 45 degree is equal to 1. Therefore, theta is equal, right? Therefore, theta is equal to 45 degree. Therefore, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower, right? The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from the eye of the observer is something about 45 degree, right? Next, sum number 11, right? The horizontal distance between two towers, right? The horizontal distance between two towers is 140 meter. The distance between the two towers, they are talking about two towers. So let AB and CD be two towers. right? Let A be 2 towers is 140 meter. The angle of depression, right? The angle of depression. So from the top to bottom they are seeing, right? From the top they are seeing the down, right? The angle of depression of the top of the first tower, right? Top of the first tower when seen from the top of the second tower. See, we are having 2 towers, right? The angle of depression, that means they are seeing from, yes, a top to the down, right? Top to the down. So that means the angle of depression of the top of the first tower, right? So from here, from to the point A they are seeing, right? When seen from the top of the second tower. So from C they are seeing down the point A, right? Top of the first tower, right? From the top of the second tower, right? From the top of the second tower they are seeing the top of the first tower, right? Is 30 degree. So they have given the angle is nothing but 30 degree. So first we will mark the angles, right? So AB is nothing but first tower and CD is nothing but second tower. CD second tower is nothing but biggest tower, and AB first tower is nothing but somewhat small, right? Okay, the angle of depression they are seeing. So line of sight is nothing but AC. Line of sight is nothing but what is it? AC, right? AC. And the angle of depression they are saying that. So the angle should be in the top, right? The angle should be in the top. So this is the line of sight, and then horizontal line, right? Horizontal line is something but this is a horizontal line. So that angle is something but how much? 30 degree, right? 30 degree. When seen from the top of the second tower, right? Okay, it's 30 degree over, right? Next, if the height of the first tower is 60 meter, if the height of the first tower is 60 meter, find the height of the second tower. So how we want to find the height of the second tower? So one more given is there, the horizontal distance between 2 towers, right? So there is something by horizontal distance, that is BD is equal to how much? 140 meter, right? 140 meter. If BD is 140 meter, right, then parallelly we can draw one more line. But before that I have to ask one question, right? See, we need a right angle triangle. We need a right angle triangle for finding the height of the, what is it, second tower, height of the second tower. So how we are going to find the height of the second tower? First we want to form a right angle triangle, right? So what I am going to draw means, see, we are having a angle, right? And we are having the, what is this? We are having 2 sides also. But what we are needed, we want to find the height. That is something but CD only we want to find. How we are going to find? First we have to form a right angle triangle, right? Form a right angle triangle. Very simple. See, for BD I am just drawing a parallel line, right? Parallel line. I'm just giving a name E, right? And AE is parallel to BD. AE is parallel to BD. Now we got the right angle triangle. AEC is a right angle triangle, right? AEC is a right angle triangle. If BD is 140 meter, then AE is also, what is it? 140 meter, right? 140 meter, both are equal, right? If AB equal to 60 meter, right? If AB equal to 60 meter, then D is also, what is it? 60 meter, right? This is also, what is it? 60 meter, 60, right? D is also 60 meter. Okay. Now we know that what is it? AE equal to 140 meter. AE is nothing but 140 meter, right? And angle of depression. That's why what is it? We have formed an angle in the top, right? If angle of elevation means we will form an angle in the down, right? If we have formed the angle in the top, but we have to bring this angle to the right angle triangle. How we can bring? I already told you that. And these two are lines, nothing but parallel lines, and this is transversal. So these two angles are alternate. Interior angles are equal. If this angle is 30 degree, then angle A is also, what is it? 30 degree, right? Now we got one angle and one side in a right angle triangle. So with the help of this, we can find whatever it may be, right? So what we are needed, what we want to find? We want to find the height of the second tower, right? We want to find the height of the second tower. Height of the second tower, there is nothing but CD, right? CD is nothing but height of the second tower, right? So already we know that ED is equal to 60 meter. If you are finding the height of the CE, if you are finding the height of CE, then by adding these two, we will get the height of the second tower. So I'm just assuming that this is nothing but X, right? Let X is nothing but height of the CE, right? X is nothing but. So height of the second tower is nothing but X plus 60, right? X plus. So CD is equal to X plus 60. If you are finding the value of X by adding that 60, then we'll get the height of the second tower. Height of the second tower is something but CD, right? So first we will write all those things, right? So before writing the given, right, we see if you are having only that only single tower and we are taking as a B or CD like this means it will be very easy and there is no confusion. But here we are having two towers, right? So which is a small tower and which is a big tower we have to mention, right? Let AB be a, right, AB be a first tower and CD be a second tower, or AB and CD be a two towers. Like this we have to mention. First we have to write that and then only we have to solve the remaining things, right? So let AB and CD be a two towers, right? Let AB and CD be a two towers, right? And what are things we are having? Then AB is equal to, right, AB is equal to 60 meter, right? AB is equal to 60 meter, and next distance between the two towers, that is something but BD is equal to 140 meter, right? 140 meter, and angle of depression, that is theta is equal to 30 degree. Theta is equal to 30 degree. These are the given things. I have assumed this one, and these are the given things, right? So from that I am going to find the remaining. To find what we want to find, we want to find the height of the tower, that is height of the tower. I am just taking this h is equal to x plus 60. I am just to height of the second tower, that is height of the second tower, right? That is, what is it, CD equal to, right? That only we want to find, right? So for finding the CD, right, what are things we are needed? AB, if AB equal to 60 meter, then ED is equal to also, what is it, 60 meter, right? AB is equal to 60, then what is it, AB is equal to ED, right? AB is equal to ED is equal to how much, 60 meter, right? And one more thing we are having, BD is equal to AE, right? BD is equal to AE is equal to how much, 140 meter, right? And one more thing I'm just assuming, let x be a, but let x be a, let x be a height of C, right? Okay. See, in a right angle triangle, which right angle triangle we are going to use? In right triangle, right? In right triangle AEC, right? In right triangle AEC, right? We know one side and one angle, right? Which side we know that? We know adjacent side, we know under one angle. So what we want to find? We want to find the opposite. So adjacent by opposite or opposite by adjacent. See, we know adjacent and we want to find opposite. So which trigonometric ratio will be applicable? Opposite by adjacent is something but tan theta, right? Tan theta. So tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side. See, why I am writing in right triangle AEC means, see, now we are having only one triangle. See, in the next concept and all, we are having two right angle triangle. So in which right angle triangle we are going to use this trigonometric ratio, that we want to mention. That's why I am just mentioning this in right triangle AEC, right? In right triangle AEC. In suppose we are having two right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, right? In right angle triangle, I am using this trigonometric ratio. The next right angle triangle, I am using that another trigonometric ratio. Likewise we have to differentiate. So here itself we just differentiate. So in which right angle triangle you are going to use this trigonometric ratio, right? So in right triangle AEC, I am just using this tan theta trigonometric ratio, right? Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. So tan theta is equal to, right, in triangle AEC, theta is nothing but 30 degree. Tan 30 degree is equal to opposite side. Which is opposite side? CE divided by AE, right? CE divided by AE. What is the value of tan 30? 1 by root 3, right? What is the value of tan 30? 1 by root 3 is equal to CE. CE is nothing but how much? CE is equal to x, right? CE is equal to, so that also you have to mention it. CE is equal to x. Let CE is equal to x. So CE is x divided by, what is the length of AE? 140. 140, right? Just bringing this 140 to the LHS. So multiply will become, so divide will become multiply. So it is equal to x is equal to 140 divided by root 3, right? X is equal to 140 by root 3. So I told you that the denominator should be always rational. If it is, now it is in the form of irrational. So how I am just going to convert it is in the form of rational. Just multiplying by root 3 on both numerator and denominator. So 140 into root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3, right? It is equal to 140 root 3 divided by 3. So any other possible to simplify? You can simplify, no problem, because still we want to add, right? So just simplify 1 times here, 4 times 2 balance 26.66. So it is equal to 46.66 root 3 x is equal to, right? So see, suppose if you are finding only this, the height of the x alone, if you are finding the value of x alone means, then we can stop here itself, no problem. But what we are going to do, that we are going to add that x value with the 60, right? We have x value with the 60. So we want to convert this x value in terms of without a root 3 value, right? If they didn't give the value of root 3, right? If they have given, then only I ask you to substitute, right? So this is the final solution, right? This is the final solution means we can stop here itself, no problem, right? X is equal to that. Therefore the height of the something is equal to 46.66 root 3 meter. We can stop here itself. But still we want to add plus 60. That's why if they didn't give the value of root 3, then no problem, you have to assume the value of root 3, right? What is the value of root 3? 1.732. You can take 1.73 alone, no problem. Use root 3 is equal to 1.73. Substitute and just multiply, then add 60, and you can make that final solution in terms of a single value, not a double term, single term, right? Okay, so here, right, what is it? So root 3 is equal to 1.73. So x is equal to 46.66 into 1.73. It is equal to 80.83 meter. 80.83 meter, right? See, why I am just substituting the value of root 3. They didn't give the value of root 3, but I am just substituting the value of root 3. Why? Because still we are going to add plus 60 with the 80.83, right? That's why I'm just multiplying I'm just substituting the value of root 3, right? If this is the final solution, we can stop here itself, right? So what we want to find? We want to find the height of the second tower. That is CD is equal to x plus 60, right? CD is equal to x plus 60. What is x value? X is equal to 80.83 plus 60 is equal to 140.83 meter. Therefore, the height of the, right? Therefore, the height of the second tower, right? The height of the second tower, right? Second tower is 140.83 meter, right? That's all. Understood? See what I'm just you have to differentiate, right? See, suppose I'm just this is the final solution. We can stop here itself. Suppose I'm just keeping as it is means, then the height of that CD is equal to what we'll get it, 46.66 root 3 plus 60 will get it. CD is equal to, we are having in terms of two terms, right? So this is the height of the second tower. How we can call it as 46.66 root 3 plus 60 meter, like this you can say. No, that's why I'm just substituting the value of root 3. We don't have two terms, we have only one term for the final solution, right? So number 12, a vertical stick, right? A vertical stick 10 meter long cast a shadow 8 meter long. At the same time, right? At the same time, a tower cast a shadow. A tower, they're talking about two things. One is something about vertical stick, and another one is something about tower, right? Tower cast a shadow 30 meter long. 30 meter long. Determine the height of the tower. Determine the height of the tower. See, now we are having, see that we are having two cases, right? One is something about vertical stick, another one is something about tower, right? Vertical stick. So okay, first a vertical stick, right? A vertical stick 10 meter long, right? So I'm just taking that AB is something but vertical stick, right? The height of the vertical stick is something but 10 meter long. Cast as shadow, right? Cast as shadow 8 meter long, right? 8 meter long. So BC is nothing but shadow, right? Distance, the length of the shadow is nothing but BC. Well, how much long? 8 meter, right? 8 meter. So now we got a right angle triangle ABC. So we know two sides. From that we can find the angle, right? From that we can find the angle, right? So this is the very important word. At the same time, right? At the same time. So that at the same time, a tower casts a shadow 30 meter long, right? So I'm just taking the one more triangle. That is something but what is it? A tower casts a shadow 30 meter long. So tower, I'm just taking a X y is a tower, right? The height of the tower is something but x, y. X is something but top of the tower, the y is something but foot of the tower. A tower casts a shadow 30 meter long, right? I'm just taking y, z is something but shadow, right? Y, z is nothing but length of the shadow, right? How much long? 30 meter long, right? 30 meter long. X, y is something but height of the tower, and y z is something but length of the shadow, right? Which shadow? The tower's shadow, right? Tower cast a shadow. Tower's shadow, right? Now what we want to find? Determine the height of the tower only we want to find, right? We want to find the height of the tower, that is xy, the length of xy we want to find. How we are going to find? I'm just forming, this is also right angle triangle, right? See, we are having two right angle triangles, we are having two right angle triangles, right? And the second right angle triangle, first right angle triangle, we are having two sides, right? But they ask you to find, they are not ask you to find anything from the vertical stick, right? They ask you to find only the, what is it? They ask you to find only the height of the tower, right? How we are going to find the height of the tower? Very simple. If you know one side and one angle, right? One side and one angle, then we can easily find the, right? Any sides of a right angle triangle, right? But we know only one side. We don't know the angle, right? But we are having a clue. What is the clue? That is something but first triangle. What is the first triangle? What is that? Vertical stick and the shadow of the vertical stick. We know the two sides, right? With the help of the two sides, I'm just going to find the angle, right? I'm just going to find the angle of elevation. They have said that at the same time. That is, what is the meaning of at the same time? At the same time means, so what is the angle of elevation for this triangle? The same angle of elevation for the second triangle also, right? Because at the same time means the sun's elevation is something but both will be same only. So with the help of the first triangle, I'm just going to find the theta, and I'm just going to use this theta for the second triangle. Now we know the theta and one side of a triangle. From that we are going to find the height of the tower. Understood? Okay, now I am going to find solution, right? First, let AB be the, what is it? AB be the height of the stick, right? AB be the stick, vertical stick or height of the stick. I am taking vertical stick. AB be the vertical stick, right? And XY be the, right? XY be the height of the tower, right? Height of the tower, or XY be the tower, right? Height of the tower. And we are having some givens, right? What are the givens we are having? So AB is nothing but 10 meter. BC is equal to 8 meter. BC is equal to 8 meter. And next triangle, there is something but what is it? YZ is equal to 30 meter. XY is equal to, that only we want to find. So how we are going to? So then theta also we are needed. That also we don't know that. That only we are going to find. To find what we are going to find? Height of the tower. Height of the tower only we are going to find. So XY we are going to find. How we are going to find? I already told you that with the help of the first triangle, I am just going to find the theta. If we know the theta and one side of a triangle, by using trigonometry ratio, we will find the height of the tower. So first I am taking the first triangle. What is the first triangle? That is nothing but in right triangle, right? In right triangle, ABC, right? We know adjacent side and we know opposite side, right? We know adjacent and we know opposite side, right? A small correction in the question, first we will change the correction, right? A vertical stick 12 meter, not a 10 meter. 12 meter long cast a shadow 4 root 3 meter, right? 4 root 3 meter long. So that is nothing but the height of the vertical stick is nothing but 12 meter, right? 12 meter, and the shadow, the length of the shadow is something but 4 root 3 meter, right? 4 root 3 meter. In right triangle ABC, right, we know adjacent side and we know opposite side. So which trigonometry ratio I am going to use? Tan theta, right? Tan theta is equal to opposite side divided by adjacent side, right? So what is the opposite side? Opposite side is nothing but AB. So AB divided by BC. Tan theta is equal to AB divided by BC. So what is the value of AB? AB is nothing but 12 meter and BC is nothing but 4 root 3 meter, right? Simplify 1 times 3 times. So 3 by root 3. Root 3 1 times. Here root 3 1. So tan theta is equal to root 3. Tan theta is equal to root 3. So just compare the ratio, compare the value with the specific angle table. So we know that tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. Tan 60 degree is equal to root 3. Therefore, theta is equal to what is it? 60 degree. Therefore, theta is equal to 60 degree. Now we know the value of theta. What is the value of theta? Theta is equal to 60 degree for the, what is it? Second right angle triangle also. Theta is equal to what is it? 60 degree. Theta is equal to 60. So now we come to that in right triangle, x, y, z, right? In right triangle, x, y, z, right? See, we know the, what is it? We know adjacent side and we want to find opposite. So opposite by adjacent, which ratio? Trigonometric ratio, tan theta. So tan theta is equal to, what is it? Opposite side divided by adjacent side. So tan theta is equal to 60. So tan 60 degree is equal to opposite side, that is xy divided by yz. It is equal to, what is the value of tan 60? This is the root 3. So root 3 is equal to xy. What is the value of xy? H divided by yz is nothing but 30. Just taking this 30 to the LHS, then h is equal to 30 root 3 meter. Here we can stop as it is, no problem. Therefore, the height of the tower, right? Therefore, the height of the tower is equal, right? Therefore, the height of the tower is equal to 30 root 3 meter, right? That's all. Not only homework sums. So number 13, homework sum. Two poles of height 6 meter and 11 meter. Two poles, right? Stand vertically on the ground. If the distance between their feet is 12 meter, find the distance between their tops, right? We are having two poles, right? The distance between the 2 feet is nothing but 12 meter and one is nothing but 6 meter, another one is nothing but 11 meter. The first one is nothing but small and next one is nothing but somewhat big, right? So we want to find the distance, right? We want to find the distance between their top. So just draw the diagram, just analyze, right? And you can find the final answer is nothing but 13 meter, right? Today you are having only one sum, homework sum, and tomorrow we are going to start a sums based on two right angle triangles, right? Two right angle triangles, right? Thank you.